Mungos! Let's start, as we always do, with the Mighty Minute!
What animal is always at a ball game? I don't know. A bat.
What's a Rob's favourite music?
I don't know.
Rock and roll! What does a boomerang doesn't come back?
I don't know. What do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back?
A stick. Why can't you play a fair game of basketball in the jungle?
I don't know.
Because there's too many cheaters. No.
Who's there?
Bear.
Bear who?
Bear bottom.
Have you ever tried driving a car without a steering wheel?
No, I haven't.
I haven't either, so I found it's pretty straightforward.
Why does spaghetti go to dance?
I don't know. Where does spaghetti go to dance?
The meatball.
What is Cal's favourite food?
I don't know.
Muesli. Do you have a joke? We really need your videos! Send them in to mightymungos@stmungos.org. We love seeing your faces. Here at Mighty Mungos, we are thankful
For gratitude, attitude.
Let's see who sent in their videos this week.
We're thankful for players. We're thankful for homemade houses.
I'm thankful for going out shopping and wearing pretty outfits. I'm thankful for cafes with scones on holiday.
I'm grateful for my bunny.
I'm thankful for being beside the sea on holiday.
I'm grateful for two of my Spider-Man suits and my 3 Spider-Man suits and my real bunny.
We're thankful for picnics.
We're thankful for
Sitting on trees.
No, sitting on trees.
I'm thankful for being upside down on spinny things. Whee!
I'm grateful for ziplining on my birthday.
Thank you for snails.
Thankful for the tooth fairy.
We're thankful for trees.
So what are you thankful for?
Send in your videos to mightymangos@mangos.org. We love seeing your faces.
There's nothing ordinary about the way you've made me. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. There's nothing typical about this miracle.
We meet Abraham in chapter 12 of Genesis, and the passage starts with the words, "The Lord had said to Abram." Now don't worry, Abram and Abraham are the same person, okay? The first thing we learn about Abraham is that he speaks with God. And reading again, time and time again, I find the words, "The Lord said to Abram." The word of the Lord came to Abram. The Lord said to him, the Lord made a covenant with Abraham and said, the Lord appeared and said, the Lord appeared to Abram. Then the Lord said, then the Lord said, then the Lord said, when the Lord had finished speaking with Abram, and more. God speaking to Abraham was not a one-off flashing lights event. It was normal and frequent. Abraham lived his life and made decisions according to what God told him to do, even when it sounded ludicrous. In fact, both Abraham and his wife laughed when God told them they would have a son. They thought they were too old. They weren't sure that what God said would really happen. But it did, and their faith was strengthened. So for Abraham, hearing God speak was normal. On other occasions, Abraham challenged God, asking, "Seriously?" But still he was faithful and followed God's instructions. Sometimes he even tried to steer situations himself, almost seeming to forget what God had said. He thought that maybe the son God had promised might not come from his wife Sarah, but from someone else. But because they spoke often, God was able to patiently and lovingly speak again. And Abraham's faithfulness and trust in God established God's chosen people. Right up until he died, Abraham was listening to and speaking with God. So what can we learn from Abraham? Well, there's many things, but I've only got time to highlight two. The first one is this: make discussion with God a normal thing. Don't save it for special occasions. As most of you know, I love a countdown, whether it's to a holiday, a birthday, or Christmas. In our family, we enjoy a countdown. But speaking to God doesn't need a countdown to the big day, the main event, because it can happen every day. Speak to God when you wake up. Say good morning. Tell him what you think about the day ahead, what you're looking forward to or worrying about. Thank him for answered prayers, for his presence and his gifts. Say sorry when you say or do the wrong thing, and say good night. Speak to him before you go to sleep. And number two, you can be faithful without being perfect. Abraham was quoted in the New Testament hundreds of years later and held up as an example of faith. God looked for and still looks for faith, not perfection. Abraham was not perfect, but he was faithful. God knows that we are not perfect, and I find that incredibly reassuring. So today, make a point of speaking to God several times, and tomorrow, do it again, or try again, and keep going. Imagine a day spent with your best friend without chatting. It wouldn't feel right. God is with you. And remember, it's okay to say, oops, sorry, God, and start again.
Now it's time for the Memory Verse Challenge. Jesus said, "Come and have breakfast." John 21, verse 12. And the memory verse for this week is, drum roll please.
The powerful one, God the Lord, has spoken. Psalm 50, verse 1.
Good morning and welcome to Mighty Mungos News. Two things this morning. First of all, if you've missed the information about the social events on the weekend of the 4th and 5th of December, please get in touch with me ASAP. And secondly, if you've not told me that you want to order the Adventure of Christmas book and calendar, I really need to know by Tuesday night. The final order will go in on Wednesday so that I can get those out to you before the end of the month. And finally, I really hope that you are all wearing your Christmas t-shirts or socks. It's nearly time to start wishing everyone you meet Merry Christmas!
That's it. Our time together is almost over. But before we go, there is of course time for our favourite section, which is... Translation: Family Face Off!
It's now time for you to pop to the loo, refill your snacks, grab a drink, join us back here at 10:30 for the next part of our service this morning. We're going to have some worship, we're going to have a relevant talk from the Bible, and we're going to have some time praying together. It's going to be amazing. We can't wait to share it with you. So join us back here at 10:30 for the next part of St Mungos Church Online.